Hello everybody and welcome back to the Outer Wilds. We are finally in orbit and ready to conduct our first adventures. I've been thinking quite a bit about what we want to do, what order we sort of want to progress. I think what we're going to do is we're going to check out the moon first, the Rock, right? Right around our home planet. And then from there we may actually want to explore a little bit around the home planet itself, right? There's no place like home, so Timber Hearth will probably be our second destination. But first and foremost, why don't we go ahead and see if we can check in with the individual. There was somebody who they said was actually here, who had taken up residence on the moon. It was started with an E. It was like Essex, something like that. Who, again, I've got questions. Like, they did not appear on the founder's photograph in the museum, which makes me wonder, is there some kind of hidden drama there that I'm not tracking? Was he originally one of the crew and then was cut out? Did he just join later on? I don't know. I've got a lot of questions. So why don't we go ahead, and this will be my first time coming in for a landing. So we want to match the velocity, right? And there's a landing mode I see here. So we want to... Oh! Okay. Here we go. The easy does it. I think we're okay. Just goose it in there, and... I think we're okay, right? Have we done it? Well, before we actually go out... Yeah, I think we did it. Before we actually go out there, why don't we go ahead and take a look at what our ship has to offer. Starting over here. So suiting up, obviously, we're going to need to do that. The little scout. So that was one of the kind of drones that was available to us that we practiced with before setting off. So, see beyond the horizon, which is good because we've got oxygen limitations, right, that we have to be cognizant of. So that will probably help dictate in what direction we need to be scouting. Illuminate dark areas. Interesting. Detect hazards. And test the environment. Now, I'm going to have to recall how exactly we launch the scout. I know what Y is the signal scope, right? For signals. Yeah, we're already getting some something there. Was it R? No, is it Shift? I'm gonna have to figure it out. Anyway, so there's that. There's the ship log as well. So Timber Hearth, home sweet home. Oh, cool. We can kind of go from point to point. The Ember. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. The Ember Twin, Ash Twin, Rock, Timber Hearth, Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern. Giant's Deep, that's the water planet that Gabbro is on. Dark Bramble, and the Interloper. Interesting. And then, of course, if there's anything else that we discover, I'm sure they will pop up here. Out of curiosity, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wonder if there's any significance to 9. I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm going full conspiracy theory here. Like, I'm wondering, is there any correlation with, like, the letters of the first letters of their names and the founding fathers' first names? Is there any correlation with, like, the numbers? Anyway, view entries, yes. Cool. So this is where we have our quest logs, right? So the village, the one and only Hearthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. And in the solar system, I would think. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights, and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfell's best efforts. And in the Zero-G cave, the cave at the very center of Timber Hearth used by Outer Wilds ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gossip. Good for us. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. So we'll have to check that out as well. Now, what is rumor mode? Oh, wow. It's literally like a like an old-timey detective, like paper and thread chart. Connecting all the clues together, right? Cool, that's awesome. And here's the planetary chart as well. Hourglass twins, so on and so forth as I've recounted it. Now, what exactly is this little, like, station right here outside of Giant Steep? Huh. Well, obviously we're going to be visiting all of them in turn. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. So I guess we're ready to go. So, I don't know, let's turn on our flashlight. Might the signal scope be a good way to start? That's quite far away. Oh, yeah. Somebody's whistling. Okay. Now, I wonder, if we were to jetpack too much, would we in fact fly away? Oh, look at this. A little timber hearth flag, isn't that nice? Reminds us of home. There's a thumbnail for you. Wait, it's all timber hearth? Always has been. Anyway. Alright, little crater there. I see some smoke, so that's presumably where we need to be heading. Yeah, unidentified signal nearby. A paltry 40 meters away. Oh. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Oh. I mean, I have questions about why trees are surviving here. On a celestial body with minimal atmosphere, I would presume. But anyway. I guess I'm not going to question it. And this is Esker. Right. Okay. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Was that you whistling, I assume, on the signal scope? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. Now, why don't you have an instrument? And come to think of it, why don't I have an instrument? I'm a little salty about that. You could pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the Outer Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Yeah, this guy seems like he likes the company. A little. I'm in touch with ground control. Hornfels and Gosselin mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout to the village. You spy on us? How dare you? What? No, it's not spying, it's one-way communication. That none of the villagers know about, because I've never told them. What is this place exactly? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to, fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Don't the other travelers visit you? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. And I mean, this guy, all of us, I should say, definitely has a set of eyes to spare. Sometimes Chirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Okay, I guess that's it then. Ship log updated. Now, he didn't mention, the scout. And he also mentioned that north would be the way to go, right? Oh, look at the little, the constellations over there. Now that's cool. Alright, okay. Oh, there's my ship, so it's come full circle. Alright. Retrieve scout. There we go. Let's try it again. Now, where exactly is this little, North Pole area he's speaking of? I guess I should sort of align it better with the mini-map. Maybe that direction, right? Alright, we're gonna retrieve it. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, that's pretty close, actually. Let's go ahead and retrieve it. Oh. Can't go that way. Alright, there we go. So let's use our mini-map to ensure that we don't go too far and that we conserve our oxygen and such. Ooh, that's cool. That's the interloper, right? Nice. Whoa! Alright, I'm gonna have to get used to being more precise with my jetpacking. Alright, I just want to go up. Just get me up. There we go. Hey, not bad. Not bad for a newbie. Okay. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybek's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll still feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosson their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Spying, Big Brother is always watching. So, okay, so Rybek is on Brittle Hollow. Chert is on the Ash Twin, right? Was that what it was? Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybek's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Was it us? Are we strange? Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. Well, let's go ahead and do some of that. Some scanning. So that's the harmonica from, is that broken? I'm going to have to get used to all the names. Brittle Hollow, right? Brittle Hollow with Hollow's lantern. Oh, what am I listening to here? Who has the drum? And why is it coming from the sun? Or maybe it's something on the other side of the sun. That's probably more likely. Okay, so that's two of them. Oh, yeah. That's, somebody's playing, like, the jug. And there's the banjo. Very cool. And then Timber Hearth. Yeah. Now, I wonder if you could kind of line all these up, like Eclipse style, and just, like, catch all the instruments at once. I'm not sure if their orbits ever align, or they must align. They have to align mathematically. I just mean, like, game-wise. Oh, well, there we go. That's a couple of them aligning. Nice. Hey, that's a vibe. If only we could get the banjo in on it. Okay, anyway. I think we've seen all that there is to see. Oh, and we're getting a little lowish on oxygen. So my ship. Now, how can I... Oh. I was about to say, how do I know where to go, where to find my ship? But there's this handy little icon. Oh. Ow. Okay, let's try not to fly off into the abyss. Okay, there we are. I'm fairly confident that's all that there is to see here, but maybe out of an abundance of caution, we should do like a quick fly around. I guess we'll put our suit away. There we are. Okay, lift off. Here we go. Thanks for everything, Moon. Alright, whoa! Okay. Let's get away from their gravity. Fire those thrusters. Okay, there we are. I'm liking the light that we have on here. Oh, hang on. Hang on, hang on. Maybe we should come in here. Okay. I don't know how if I'm being like too careful, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to whoa, that's trippy. Okay. I don't want to hurt the ship, but I'm also not sure like how fragile the ship is, if that makes sense. Oh, I don't have my suit. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, you can die? I mean, I guess that makes sense, you can die. Whoa. Okay, this is what happened with the statue, right? Except... Oh. I thought that there would be like a save point or a spawn of something, but we're back. And didn't that happen the first time, like in the first episode when we woke up? There's that little comet or whatever. Huh. Well, this is awfully weird. Hey, you ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled and ready to go. I have questions. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. But that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before a launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. You know, I actually was kind of wondering why exactly we were sleeping out here. And I have a theory. I'm wondering if somehow, like, we are Feldspar? Because, like, he's such, like, a mysterious missing figure. And the fact that we just kind of appeared here apropos of nothing... I don't know. Maybe that's a crazy theory, but I can't help but wonder if we're connected somehow. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, he's repeating all the dialogue. Maybe I should have a little, a snack before I go. There we go. Oh, I have to toast it? What if I don't want to toast my marshmallows? You know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to eat a straight-up marshmallow with... Oh, whoops. What happens now? Now, I'm actually curious. Is that gonna burn up? It just disappears. Okay. Okay. Well. Well. Okay, so... This is like a, This is a time loop situation. I'm assuming, right? If we're back here and he has the exact same dialogue. In that case... If we went to see our friend on the moon again... We probably wouldn't remember the conversation that we had previously, right? Huh. I wonder if part of the challenge is going to be to string together a bunch of conversations with people so that they continue to remember you. Because obviously if you die, any memory of interactions that you've had are going to be erased. I don't know. It seems challenging. I mean, a good you know, way to start would be me not forgetting to put on my spacesuit. You know, that seems pretty pretty low level of expectations for an astronaut. But hey, I'm new, okay? Give me a break. Engage autopilot. Oh, that's cool. And is it going to bring me closer? Oh, it sure is. Huh. Well, it brings me in quite fast. Got it. So now it puts me in orbit. Okay. So let's go landing mode. I'm guessing we want to do something like under 5 for our landing, right? Whoa. Here we go. Okay. So this time, let's make sure we don't forget our suit. Gosh. That was a dumb move. Anyway, here we are. Turn on the flashlight. And let's check out this ruin properly. So... Does this ship... I've got questions. Does this ship belong to the guy... to Esker? And then he just went and had his little settlement? Or... I'm not picking up anything from this specifically. I'm just... Yeah, weird. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be anything. Can I keep my spacesuit on and just fly the ship? Oh, I can. Okay, so maybe that's the move. Maybe out of an abundance of caution, I should just go ahead and keep this thing on. Alright, so that's our friend over there. Let's go ahead and go around the axis, the equatorial... Oh, that's new. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. Okay, let's check this out properly. Right dead in the center. Look at that. Ain't that a treat? Cool. Is my spacesuit on? It is. Okay. Now I'm gonna be paranoid about it. Whoa, what do we have here? So, I wonder, are these rocks related at all to the magical rock that's powering my engine, or are they unrelated? I'm sure there's many minerals in this system, so probably not. What do we have? Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. So it's ice. Got it. So, I mean, moons are, I suppose, often created from collective debris ejected from a specific celestial body, often from like a meteor impact, right? So that's saying that this moon was originally perhaps not from Timberhearth at all, but was in fact ejected from Dark Bramble and then captured in the gravitational pull of Timberhearth, right? I'd posit the Adel Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where the Dark Bramble... piece of the planet that used to be where the Dark Bramble now lies. So the moon was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where the Dark Bramble is. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. So Dark Bramble was originally... I'm going to have to review exactly what that is. I thought that was one of the planets, but that kind of sounds like a growth of some kind, right? And so the theory is that whatever this Dark Bramble is, destroyed the planet, and that we can maybe find other pieces of the planet around, right? That's the general idea. Okay. I think... Oh, there's something down here. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Man, good thing that we checked all the axes, right? Whoa, what is that? Alright, hang on. I want to get a bit closer to it if I can. Now, how do I rotate? Maybe that's something I need to look up. I'm not 100% sure how I'm meant to rotate. Let me play around with some... No? Okay. Maybe I need to just check the key bindings. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, well now we're going away from it entirely. Okay. I need to get a little bit better at my landings, apparently. So we're going to match velocity first, right? Here we go. Match velocity. Now let's get in a bit closer. Okay, this is probably good enough. Where are we? Whoa! Okay. Exit ship to repair. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I thought that entering cockpit mode or landing mode. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy, easy, easy. Okay. Oh boy, alright, ship repairs, huh? So what was damaged? It was something on top of the ship, right? Now how the heck am I gonna get up there? Just like this, I suppose. Something up here was damaged, right? Where can I see what needs to be fixed? Oh, there we go. Cockpit. There we are. All right, just a little. 'Tis but a scratch. Ooh, the ominous music kicking in. All right. So we've got symbols. So that's obviously the sun, right? That is... So we saw that before in the museum, next to the Nomai writing, right? There's the sun. That's probably the water planet, right? That is, some other planet. So why are there only a few options here? Oh, what is this? Oh, I can control this. I don't know the difference. I mean, I guess in here first? Whoa. Is this like a portal gun of some kind? And if so, what do I do with it now? Is there something I can jump through? To, like... Oh, I bet you now that it's... Now all these things are spinning, now I come down here. Yeah, okay. Cool. Got oxygen. Oh, nice. Beautiful. And then... Remove scroll. What? I wanna read this first. Hold. Coleus, I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, giant steep, and brittle hollow. The eye signal locator. You can hear and follow the signals from the sun, giant steep, and brittle hollow. Okay. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and it never points to just one direction. So that must be what's upstairs, right? It seems to be kind of rotating without rhyme or reason. This is a curious result. It's possible that the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see, says Felix. I should be reading their names too. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, says Cassava, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. The eye of the universe, okay. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Definitely a lot of eye and eye adjacent discussion, what with us having 4 eyes and the Nomai having 3 eyes, and now they're looking for the eye of the universe. And I'm going to remove this scroll. What I'm going to do with it, I'm sure I don't know, but... Oh. Do those go in there? Insert scroll here. Oh, more stuff to read. Okay. Oh, no. Same stuff to read. Okay, so is there any point in removing? Oh, I see. Okay, okay. I just understand what's going on now. Now I pick up this one and then insert it here. And it's kind of like another little, yeah, it's like an archive. Thatch. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Larger, huh? The South Glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build it there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then, says Plume. Coleus. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun has made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. So they put it on Brittle Hollow, so that means we should probably investigate over there, right? Okay, wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gotta get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay, so, that's a strong hint for where we should be going next. So I'm assuming that this has got to be the eye, right? That's got to be the eye of the universe symbol. Is it like the center of a galaxy? Like just a bunch of dense matter in the middle? So why don't we take this and put it somewhere else? So this should point towards the sun now, right? Yep, hello. Hello, sun. Okay, so it's basically just pointing towards stuff. Okay, now what about here? This is Giant's Deep, I'm assuming. Yep, there it is over there. Now, once I do that, does anything actually change? I wonder? Like, these buttons don't do anything? Anything else change down here? No, I'm not seeing any differences from what I can tell. And then, finally... This is... Brittle Hollow? Question mark? There she blows. Okay. Cool. Well, that was certainly informative. I'm glad that we didn't miss this. There's quite a few ship logs updates. We should probably check in, huh? Wow. Okay, rumor has it. Esker's camp. He's growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Uses the signal scope to keep tabs on the other travelers. His log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere in Timberhearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but he disappeared in space ages ago. Now the Eye, a Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. They were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something they were doing at the South Pole, and they decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye locator in that said location. Cool. So, we've got a few things to follow up on in that case. Let me just do a quick pass while I think about what we want to do next. I'm still fairly confident, though, that we want to go ahead and go to Timber Hearth. I think that's the plan now. Not into the sun. Let's not fly into the sun. Although that would be cool, and maybe we'll be doing that eventually. An early death. Oh, look, you can see some sunspots and some coronas happening, and some what are they called? Like coronal ejections, right? Very cool. That's like actual like real solar effects happening there. Okay, Timber Hearth, where art thou? Here we go. Autopilot, yep. Man, that makes things so simple. I don't know why... I mean, I guess some people could just fly manually for the love of the experience, right? But... pretty neat. Now, there's that symbol again. We saw quite a bit of those symbols when looking at the signal locator. Maybe we should go check this out. Uh-oh, hang on. Oh, I forgot which way was back. Oh, well, that's one way to land. Okay, I'll get better. I promise I'll get better. Oh, refuel jetpack. There we go. But we don't need to worry because this is home sweet home, right? Yeah, repair landing gear. Are all of them damaged? Or just the one? Just the one. Okay. Cool. Now... where exactly... Right, yeah, here we go. This is what I wanted to look at. Huh. It kind of looks like molecules, I guess. Like it's trying to find some kind of, like, molecular pattern. What is that? Oh, it's the satellites are going around the sun. And then there's the... what is that? The comet? Why does it feel like we've gotten a lot closer to the sun? Very strange. Anyway. This is... ooh, what is this? What have I found? Anything I can interact with? Not really. I'm not sure what I meant to do with this. Okay. But it's clearly like a path of some kind. Maybe I need to go check out the other one, and it'll give us a hint for what's going on. Pretty desolate out here. Very interesting that we've only managed to have create kind of one settlement on Timber Hearth. Like for what it supposedly is a race with, you know, major spacefaring technology. We're not a very big community, are we? I don't know if whether that's through choice or maybe we've got incredible longevity, so we don't need to reproduce as a species very much, or I don't know. Not sure what to think. Is this the village again? No. What keeps going in front of the sun? I guess the satellites, right? Huh. Ooh, what is that down there? Anything up here before I drop down? Nope, I think that's it. This is, ooh, these like hieroglyphics of some kind. 2 trees. 1 big tree. Rocket ship. What am I looking at? What? Is there something in the tree? And who are those? Is that us? Is this our early civilization's attempt to kind of record our history, or what? Okay, well, I feel like we need to find whatever this big tree is, because that's the second time it's been referenced. The motivated lumberjack referenced it as something that he really wanted to cut down, and then that seems to have some kind of, you know, significance to our history as well. Not to mention, isn't it the one that's on our flag? So yeah, we should. I'm sure. Like when we get back into orbit, it'll become pretty obvious as to which tree exactly is significant. I'm not 100% sure right now as to what it is. I'll be honest. Should we go in the water? Can we go in the water? Oh yeah, we can. Alright, always check behind the waterfall. That's like video game 101, right? Oh, hello. I told you, check behind the waterfall. It's like standard video game procedure. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get out of the water over here. Like, whoa! Am I not meant to go back there? Is that like a toxic area of some kind? Weird. So, okay, so I've died once by, forgetting my spacesuit, obviously. I've died once by going into that waterfall. Okay, that happens every time. I feel like that's a strong hint that we should go check that out and figure out what exactly is going on. You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, honestly, is there anything you could tell me? You know the ship is a death trap, right? Well, yeah, it's a death trap, but a really powerful death trap. What, you suddenly care about safety now? Slate. Now, again, crazy theory. His name is Slate. Every time we die, we come back here, and we have what you might call a clean slate. I'm telling you, there's some kind of significance to these names. I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, maybe his is more, you know, obvious than others, but I'm gonna figure out what it is. I'm onto something. Now, ship log. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, please don't tell me I have to go to all these locations again and get my ship to remember everything again. Okay. That's small comfort, I guess. I guess that's the one thing that carries over from death to death is the log. This might be stupid, but I would like to go back to where we were again and just test the theory. Like, there's some kind of weird architectural thing going on behind that waterfall, and I assume it must be from the alien civilization. And I don't know, at first I was like, oh, they're a benevolent species that just, you know, that were our ancestors. I mean, not really ancestors, because obviously we weren't descended from them. But now I'm like, does their architecture hurt us in some way? Or was that just a coincidence? Was there something else? Are there creatures here that I have to be aware of that I just totally missed somehow? I've got questions. Man, this is just beautiful. Could spend all day looking at it. And then there's all this up here as well. Okay, so there's this bridge. Oh, I don't have my spacesuit. God. Well, this is going to be a short one. Okay, note to self. Put on spacesuit anytime you exit the ship. Even on your own planet. Now, hang on. This time he shut the... I'm noticing this because I just died like 2 seconds ago. But it shot off in that direction. Last time it shot off in that direction because I recall looking past this cliff and it was blocked. Why? 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 I'm just wondering why. It's another puzzle. It's like my memories are the things that are unchanged, obviously. Now, obviously, or maybe not obviously, but my intuition is it has something to do with the statue imbuing me with some additional power. I still think feel like it's something to do with AI, or some kind of like information storing system. Like if their writings and like hold their conversations in a way that can be gleaned through the little scope, translator scope that they made for me, then it stands to reason that maybe they developed the technology to do it with like memories as well. You know, this is, like, it feels like landing mode is not always the way to go. So, okay, spacesuit. We've learned. Here we go. I'm wondering if I should edit out some of these deaths. Well, not deaths. Like, obviously I'm going to keep the loops themselves. But I just mean in terms of, like getting back to where we were exploring before. If this happens in the future, I don't anticipate there'll be anything different happening other than like nothing should really change if for me just getting into my ship and then flying back to wherever I came from, right? So if I just edit those out, I don't think anything of significance will be lost. Ow. Okay. Trying to go through here. Alright, here we are. So here we are in the upper level of where we entered from the waterfall below, right? So far so good. We're not dead yet. Maybe we just stay up here, in case? I don't know. Whoa, a secret door. Okay. We've got some kind of platform here. Okay, so we've got like a nice landing platform. That's good to know. So if we ever want to... Whoa! If we ever want to come back and land here in the future, looks like that will be possible. Mining sites 2B. 2B or not 2B? That is the question. In a cavern in a corner, excavating for a mine, lived a nomad 49er. And his daughter, Clementine. Ooh. Okay. What What am I looking at? So there's a skeleton, a nomai skeleton there, obviously. Where can I go such that I will not fight for breaths? I wonder. Do I just follow this down? Also, that kind of looks like a transportation tube of some kind, right? Okay, let's play it cool. All this is in the middle of our planet? Does anybody else know about this? I mean, presumably not. Like, it's weird. For a race that's predicated around exploration, I feel like my people have a lot of stuff that they just haven't gone out and looked at for. So, I don't know. Okay. A little triangle torch thingy. So the cave is speckled just like the place where we did our practice satellite repair. Now, what is that coming from? What is that going to? I kind of just want to jump in, but I don't want to die. But I also don't see where else we can go. Oh, there might be a little ledge down there. Oh, we're going in. Whoa. Oh, we're in the little beam thingy. And oh, we got a lot of boxes. Okay. That seems like oddly mundane for such an advanced alien race. And yeah, there's the nomai skeleton again. Whoa, is this like their little base of operations? Type of thing? Oh, we know. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on the Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside the Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. You know, ethical mining, always very important. Psycad, if they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. Man, our preceding alien race sure liked their humor. Oh, we know. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Interesting. Now, they're talking about apprenticeships a lot. That's the second time, maybe not a lot, but that's the second time they've mentioned something about having an apprentice. I guess they're very much like a vocation-based society. You know, like a meritocracy of sorts, in which, I mean, if you're going to be a space-based exploration race, you're going to have some kind of, like, roles and responsibilities. Pick up Ash Twin Projection Stone. And do what with it? Here, I guess. Whoa. Okay, what do I do? It's projecting. There's one. Okay, let's count how many statues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think. Or 9. I'm a little turned around, I'll admit. Alright, let's start with a singleton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, are these like the stones that change every time that you look away? Also, are these getting closer? I don't know what to make of that. Okay. I'll set it here for now. That's Timber Hearth. Okay. Oh, I didn't even look at the symbol here. That's also Timber Hearth. Okay. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Ueno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. So there's something in Ash Twin that we're not going to be able to get from just exploring the planet, right? It's like a candy with a crunchy candy exterior and a soft chocolate core. Now I'm hungry. Okay. Man, there's a lot here. A lot of very nebulous language, but we're starting to piece together some stuff, I guess. They have a lot of kind of projects that they're undertaking kind of all together, right? Simultaneously. Oh, we're in the geyser again. Okay. Now, anything going on down here? We're in the bottom of the water. Get back up to the surface if we can. And let's just kind of float around. I'm also a little worried that our jetpack's getting a bit low. Oh, our booster is out. We gotta wait for it to refill, apparently. Nice. Okay. Hey, maybe we can go over here. Made it. Okay, is this where we came in? I think it is. Maybe. Yeah, it is. Look, there's little arrows that were drawn here. Okay. So we come full circle again. Now, there was something behind the waterfall that I would like to see. Like, what is that up there? Is that where we just came from? Oh, it is where we came from. Okay. So maybe that's it. Maybe we've seen everything here now. I wish we had a... Well, we do have a map. Oh, but it's like a... It's a galactic level map. Okay. I think this is probably a good spot to take a break. When we come back, we'll have to see where exactly we want to go next. But I suspect that perhaps... which one? Maybe the Ash Twins, because it was just referenced here, but we'll sort of make an assessment based on our quest log when we return. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying this already very action-packed episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.